Hello, hello. Welcome to the Oasis 13. It's your host, Minnie Money. And why are you looking at me like that?
I'm waiting for you.
And I got my sister up here today. Sister, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Naya. Or you call me Cherry, whatever. But yeah.
All right. And today we're talking about sibling relationships, sibling love, all that, all that. We just gonna get into our sibling relationship because yeah. So I guess we should say that I'm the oldest. Okay. I'm 25.
I'm 21.
All right. So that definitely plays a dynamic. There is a different dynamic between the oldest and the youngest. But how would you say our relationship was when we was growing up?
I did not like you. I didn't like you at all. Like I really did.
Why you didn't like me?
I don't know. You just got on my nerves.
I didn't like her either. Because first of
For
all,
what?
we're 5 years older than each other. I mean different.
Yeah.
We have a 5 year difference. So obviously when I was 13 and you was what, 7?
Yeah.
It's not a lot we can talk about at that age. You know, like that's a whole teenager and a 7-year-old. So it's like Naya, she might not want to admit this, but
What you about to say?
Naya, as a little sister, she always wanted to be with her big sister. Okay. She
I
did.
don't recall that.
She did.
I don't remember that.
She did. And
Where's mommy?
she used to be up my butt.
I don't
Okay.
remember that.
And so I didn't like her. I didn't want her to be up my butt. You know, I would just be like, go do it, like get out my face, girl.
I don't remember that.
Nice.
I don't remember that.
You used to be.
You should have put mommy up here too.
She ain't got nothing to do with our sibling relationship.
She's the
So what? It's not about her. We could talk as to see. We don't got to have mom.
Why is you mad at me?
I'm just saying we
podcast?
talking about sibling relationships.
But I'm saying I don't remember that. So where's your mama?
We don't got to have her to squabble anything. This is about you and I.
But in this situation,
No, she don't need to be up here. It's about siblings. She is not a sibling.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways, you never explained to me why you didn't like me.
I don't know. I just said you just got on my nerves. I don't know. He was like weird.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're weird now, but you was like weird, and I didn't understand it.
Mm.
So I didn't like you.
Mm. And I would say we was a lot different when we were younger.
Yeah.
Well, Naya more so than me, I feel like.
How was I different?
Because you was way more like outwardly emotional. First of all, what was your nickname when you was younger?
Naya the Cry.
Okay then.
Okay, but that's when I was younger.
Exactly.
Like younger.
Exactly.
Like younger.
But I've always been like.
So because you don't show emotion and I show emotion,
yeah,
we're different.
We've been different.
But you're saying like our past selves.
Because I've always been like this.
What you do?
How am I different now?
You show more emotion
now. You see it because you live with me. But you did again, you said you didn't understand me when we were younger.
Because I was young.
Exactly. So now you have a better understanding. I was always emotional in the way that like I don't express my emotions outwardly, but I express them like in private. You've never seen me outwardly emotional, but you see me in private because now we have private, you know. So it's the same. But you, like I said, you were more like. First of all, her nickname was Naya the Crier because she didn't want nobody to hold her except for my mama And who else?
Uncle Anthony, Aunt Janine.
Except for a few
Dad.
people. Okay. And if anybody even looked in her direction, she would start crying. And Naya was also a very like, like she wanted to be around people. She liked people. You did. She like, well, not when she was a baby, but once she got like in her adolescence, she wanted to be like around people. And as she got older, she got after that.
I don't like people now.
Yeah, now she don't like people. So yeah, I guess that's how we do it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about our different personalities. We are.
I'm bold. I'm loud. I'm aggressive. Just gonna say okay. I'm kind of mean. I don't know. Upfront, straightforward, blunt. That's about it.
Okay. I would say I'm blunt and upfront, straightforward, but not in an aggressive way.
Yeah.
So we both tell the truth and are honest, but
we do it in different ways.
yeah,
I'm more so aggressive. She's more so assertive.
yeah. So like that even plays out in a way, like what we do, like what we like to do, and even a little bit, because like I think we rub off on each other like a little bit, because she got a little bit more mature because of me.
A lot more.
So, okay, so let's try to say like our different personalities. So, what's the favorite type of music that you listen to?
R&B.
That's your favorite type of music?
Mm-hmm.
Since when?
Always. Old school R&B, always. Always.
What you be listening to though?
Like New Edition, Janet I'm so serious.
You lying.
I'm so serious. You can check my phone right now. I listen to a lot of Brent, like R&B, Summer Walker. Just because you hear it doesn't mean I listen to that all the time.
Okay, but majority of the time I do not be hearing that.
Majority of the time I listen to Brent.
Okay, you can say Brent, but I ain't never heard no Mint Condition, what you call it? That old shit. I heard Brent.
I listen to them a lot too.
You lying, because you listen to that ratchet music.
I'm so serious. I listen to them a lot.
She be listening to ratchet music.
I have a variety, but my favorite is R&B.
So anyways, because anytime we get into the car, I don't know, I ain't get into your car recently. But back in the day when I used to get into your car, it used to be the ratchet stuff. So I don't know.
That's the thing. You're not in the streets. I'm aggressive. At home, I'm not. So in the car, you can't be listening to nothing soft in the car.
Why?
Because you can't. Like you can't ride to nothing soft in the car. Like
Why?
who does that? It has to be like hard, loud, aggressive, so you can get the bass. You can hear the bass.
So that's our different taste in music. What about the type of people that we attracted to?
Well, I'm gay, for starters. I'm more so attracted to, I wouldn't say toxic, very toxic, very crazy. That's how all of them are. I mean, I can't even, I'm not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. Toxic, crazy, funny. It's just my type. I don't
know. Yeah, and I like men, and I don't know. I like men. I don't like to give away too many secrets. I just like men. What else? So we didn't like each other when we was younger. So what do you think changed, like in our relationship to
Definitely two of the key things is you leaving and my mindset changing. Because you leaving made me realize that I actually liked you. Because I promised you I wasn't gonna miss you. I kept telling you that. I was like, I'm not gonna miss you. I'm not gonna miss you. And then I missed you. And then once I started like hanging around you more, it was like my mindset started changing. I saw that you weren't weird, but more so just I don't want to say I know like you're not weird, you're like you just don't think.
It's different.
Yeah, you think differently. So like you think earthly. If that's like
I don't know. Yeah.
It's like what's her name? Erica Bobby.
I don't like being compared to her. Why? I don't think that I do.
I wouldn't say as much, but like Erica Badu, Indy Irie. Yeah. If you had to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what she's talking about is y'all heard me say that I left the States and I moved abroad and I was there for like a year and a half. And well, first of all, I don't remember. I think she did. Didn't you cry when I left?
I don't remember.
I think she did. I don't remember. Huh?
I think that was your mama.
I don't know. I know I was crying. But yeah, when I left, we definitely got closer because I don't know why. It was just we just got closer. Yeah, during that time, and we actually started like talking more and like really getting to know each other. And then when I came back, we were just close. And it wasn't like we wasn't close before I left. It's just that we didn't really take the time to try to build a relationship.
I would say more so we didn't understand each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like my age had a big impact on that as well. So I'm not.
Yeah. I just think that depending on like your age difference, it will depend on like when you'll be able to get close to your sibling because it's just some stuff that you're not going to be able to understand when y'all are at different levels.
Yeah.
So, now that she's 21 and I'm 26, we kind of in the same age group a little bit, even though she like to say that I'm almost getting 30. Like, I'm not getting old, but whatever. I'm not. Yeah, so just explaining like how our dynamic changed from when we were younger to now, and like I honestly could not. I don't know, like my sister is like I just love her. She's like the best. I couldn't imagine having another sister. To be honest, like right. I
don't think I could do it.
Like deal with nobody else, right? Like just.
I really like you.
You didn't have to say that.
I'm just saying.
You didn't have to say that.
I love you though. Yeah, but I don't piggybacking off of what she said. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like I got far from my sister. I always say my sister taught me a bunch. I don't know. She taught me the most, I feel like. But I love her definitely for that. And she's just there every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could say the same for her. I know if I call my sister, she gonna pick up. She gonna be there. She missed the call, she gonna call me back. You okay? Like it's just like, and then looking at our family relationships, our sister bond is like
not touchable.
solid.
Yeah. Can't nobody touch us.
like solid. But let's get into a little bit like how do you feel like we help each other grow?
Well, being know that you're more mature than me, I mean, older.
Yeah, I'm older.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen more, you've experienced more. So in that aspect, you helped me grow like mentally and financially wise, of course. When she got here, I was not in that I need to get my shit together mindset. It was only then when I realized sleeping on my mom's floor was not the good solution. But yeah, when she got here, we like did it so fast. We got an apartment, got out her house, and that all stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like mentally, she made me very, very strong, like much stronger mentally. Um, Financially, I'm still getting there, but I'm better than I was before. So yeah.
Yeah, and I would say what my sister taught me is like, I think she's had more experience with being able to stick up for herself and like not caring. She had to learn faster. She had to learn faster about how to stick up for herself because she is a dark skinned girl and she dealt with that when she was younger about people bullying her. Yeah. So she had to learn very quickly to fight back. And for me, she helped me with that because I would always be like, oh my God, why? I don't know why they don't like me. Like, Naya. I would care so much about how people think about me and how people view me and whatever. And she would just be like, Imani, like, it don't matter. Like, forget them for real. Like, she would really help me with that like just effort attitude, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because I just feel like yeah, people are gonna like say stuff to you. I don't know, my dad just always taught me to stand up for yourself. So I just feel like certain things you can let them say, you can definitely like brush it off. But it gets to that point where it's disrespectful at that point. So like certain things you just can't not say nothing about. So like say something and did it.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, she's definitely more of a fighter than I am because I just don't have the time. I just do not.
I have the time.
I do not have.
I have the time. I like fighting. I have the time.
Oh God, I don't get it. The time that I really made you mad.
I don't know. Like you just be saying slick things.
When?
Don't look at me like that.
When?
Slick things. Like you just be saying, why are you looking at me like that?
Cause when?
Because you say stuff. I don't know if you realize when you be saying stuff, but you be saying stuff that's like low key like, why would you say that?
Why didn't you ever say that?
Because I already know how I am. So
this is new to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You do it a lot.
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna
go. But like, what you talking about?
Like, what happened? I don't know the last thing you did. I don't know. I feel like it just be in how your tone is, because I don't like nonchalant people, and you just so like monotone, and how you say stuff. I just feel like it just.
I just say it as a matter of fact.
I just don't like that sometimes, and I just feel like it's like, hey. So I just be getting a little agitated with her because, like, why would you say that? And then I'll go in my room and I won't say nothing to you.
Oh, I didn't know. I guess what she's talking about is sometimes I don't know, I just tell what's on my mind and I just say it exactly how I'm talking right now.
Basically, she's blunt, I'm blunt. So you say honest the truth.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is not what I want to hear all the time.
Oh,
So
that makes you mad?
a little bit. Sometimes.
I never knew.
Just a little bit.
No.
Something.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But you would rather have that than me lie to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I don't think nobody lies.
No, I think some people would rather have people that lie to them.
But I mean, it's family. Like everybody's just lying.
That's not true.
That's not what.
In some people, other people's family, everybody is not honest.
I'm saying in ours.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, everybody's just like blunt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Except for mom.
Yeah. No, she's kind of blunt.
Is she blunt? She blunt to
She
us.
say what's on her mind.
Yeah.
She just say she's kind of just like reckless.
Yeah, she is.
Whatever come out her mouth.
Yeah. That's true.
She has no filter. There you go.
Yeah, she don't got no filter.
Yeah.
Something that makes me mad about you. You don't listen. She don't listen. She want to be right. So if I'm trying to tell her something, she doesn't listen. She want to be right, and it's like she really does not understand what I'm saying. And at that point, I get mad because I'm like, okay, you just gonna be what you gonna be. I'm not gonna continue to try to explain to you what I'm trying to say.
I wouldn't say I don't understand. I would say I just don't like listening. Like I hear you, but I'm not listening because I don't want to hear it. So why would I listen?
Exactly. So that gets
Doesn't
on my nerves.
mean I don't understand it. I hear what you're saying.
I don't think you do sometimes because I feel like if you did understand it, then why wouldn't you take it in? Like the fact you can't understand it because I can't even get out the whole point that I'm trying to make. It's like as soon as I say my first point, you just like nah, and then I try to explain it, and you just already.
I don't, but that's with everybody. I don't listen to anybody. Not my parents, not you, not any type of authority figure. I just don't do good with.
That's what I'm saying. How could you understand if
I understand what people. I understand where you're coming from. I put myself in your shoes. I get the. I understand why you would be mad. I just don't. I don't care enough to listen because I just don't like listening.
Mm. So that's what gets on my nerves about her. Can't stand it. Yeah, yeah. And what's your favorite thing that you love
about you?
Mm-hmm.
Your humor, honestly, you're like a slow funny, and it's just funny. Like you don't try to be funny, but when you're funny, it's really funny, and you both know that you're funny, but you're not. Trying to be funny.
Yeah, I did not expect you to say that. I'm just retarded.
Yeah,
I'm a little slow. Like you may not be able to tell on these videos, but yeah, I'm slow. So, so I just do shit sometimes that is like retardo. Anyways, my favorite thing that I love about my sister.
Sorry.
I love that. I'm trying to figure out the favorite thing.
It's good. This is what I'm about to say.
Because I love how we can have conversations. First of all, I love how much more mature she's gotten. For a 21-year-old, she's very mature, to be honest. I don't know how to do it. She has a like very caring. She want to be somebody's mama so bad.
I do.
So she has this kind of like caring spirit where she really wants to care for people. And you can see that in the way that she like acts. And so like she'll just do little things where it's just like, oh, you care. You know, like I don't know. It's just like things that I wouldn't think about, she thinks about.
Just stop being ill.
Relax. So things that I wouldn't think about, she thinks about. And I just noticed that. And I really appreciate that for her. Also, I just love like our sister talk. So sometimes we have times when I'm just like, yo, we need to have a talk. It's supposed to be a weekly thing, but shit happens. So we just have a talk and not even maybe it might not even be like the same day every week, but if either of us just need to talk to each other about something, then we literally can talk to one another about anything.
Yeah.
And we're both able to give each other advice, you know?
And actually take it in.
Yeah.
I say I don't listen, but the advice is what I do listen to.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like I honestly feel like she is low key like a mini therapist to me sometimes. Because I don't know, the good thing, the crazy thing about having a sibling is that is one person who you know will always be able to really understand you.
Definitely.
Like this person has seen you at your best, your worst. They don't judge you, like it's always coming from a loving place. So even if I'm telling her something that's blunt that maybe she don't want to hear, it's not like I'm just telling her like trying to, like negatively say something to her. It's just because I know she my sister and I want her to do better in whatever it is that I'm saying to her about. So yeah, I'm gonna tell her, and I also tell her when she's doing a good job too. So I don't know. It's really comforting to know that basically I'm always have my sister, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. Shit. We in this, whatever, however our lives go. Shit, we already started planning. Should we say?
No.
Okay.
It didn't happen yet.
Wait, no, not moving.
Like what?
What were you about to say?
What were you about to say?
Like when we get families and stuff?
No, don't say it.
Don't say it? Okay. Never mind. So never mind. But yeah, I don't know. We just like think of each other in our lives, like always, because
I want to know the caring stuff that I'll be doing because a lot of people have been telling me that actually.
Really?
Yeah, that they say I have a pure soul. I don't know. I don't think I have a pure soul. But
yeah, I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But it was like I have a pure soul, and they like the fact that I help others before I help myself, and I'm educated. But I don't know what I just be being a good citizen. Like this,
I'm a good citizen.
I just feel like that's what you're supposed to do in any type of relationships. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like
I think that, and I think you might get this from mom.
Extra.
Yeah. That you kind of look out for people sometimes a little bit too much, like more than you do for yourself, and it ends up hurting you. Because I hear, like we talk, and so like you wanna. It's just like when that same energy is not reciprocated, it hurts. Like you can put out that energy and all day, but that doesn't mean the other person is going to reciprocate.
Or feel the same.
Right.
I mean, I never said it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's not going to stop me from
like
caring.
She's definitely a lover. If it's a lover between us, it's her. As much as she tries not to act like it, she is the lover, and she loves love and relationships.
Very hard. I love it very hard.
Yeah, and so she just wants to. You just want to put your all into it.
But that's what you're supposed to do. Like that's how
Not
all at once.
Not all at once,
but
and you have to take your time, and you just have to take your time with people because people do not have the best intentions.
Not all the time.
And
but why would I stop my caring, my motherness, whatever you want to call it, whatever, because one person couldn't. And then when I get into a new thing or whatever the case may be, then I go into that non-caring and nonchalant. And so I just feel like it's a win or lose situation. Yeah, I might get hurt, but
yeah, I mean, with the right person, it's gonna work out. It's not gonna feel like, like it's not gonna feel one-sided. But it's just like any relationship. It's not like you going up with your guard up. It's just that you just being cognizant of how people move because people will show you in the beginning.
Yeah.
People will show you in the beginning what they about. If they're here to use you, or y'all here to help each other.
Yeah,
you know.
I just be ignoring it.
I'm
not gonna lie, I do.
Yeah, because you love love. You just want love. Yeah. So I would say that you just want to get like you just want to give.
Yeah.
But you just gotta wait for that right person to give to. Because people will use you. And I would say I'm the exact opposite. I don't even let people get close. Like, I have, because I would say we're both lovers in the fact that like we both love hard. Like, but she still does it. Like she still goes.
I was just about to say, as soon as you see something, it's off.
Yeah, as soon as I notice something, I'm done.
As soon as you see something, it's done. You're done.
It's done.
But I'll give you another chance.
Yeah. She go back to exes. I don't go back to exes.
Yeah. I go back to exes.
Yeah. She just has a way more tolerance than I do.
I do. I have way more patience. I have way more. She's not patient. I have way more patience.
I'm patient. That don't mean you got to be in my life.
Exactly.
I can understand you outside of my life.
Exactly. But how are they gonna outside of your life? But say they mess up one time. I'm not gonna say like cheating or whatever. Say let's say you're in a 5-year relationship. They step out. What would you do?
I've never been in a 5-year relationship.
But I'm saying if that were to happen.
I used to have said, if you cheat, I'm gone. That's it. But I feel like I am growing and trying to understand. Now, if you're watching this, this is not
just go ahead and cheat.
You could cheat, right? All right. Don't do that. But just relationships it's not black and white, and you just never know how it's gonna be. And so I feel like depending on how it happens, how I find out, depending on the situation, it just depends. I don't know. I can't say if I would stay or if I would go. But I feel like me in the past, I would have been like, no, I'm out. Like, what would I stay for? What's the reason? Like, you cheat, I'm done. There's no.
I feel like I'm definitely that, but you come to find out you cheat once, you cheat again.
You
So
think?
not always. Maybe it's just me. So you just it's kind of like just a trial and error. So once you cheat, yes, there's gonna be some trust issues. Yes, there's gonna be some overthinking, but it's you and your partners. It takes two people for a relationship to work.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you and your partner's decision to
How to move forward.
and how to fix and how to go about the relationship at that point. Because
But do you think that you can really get over it fully after somebody cheats?
I'm gonna say yes because I actually have. But
Like you got over it, like you didn't bring it up. You wasn't jealous. You wasn't extra checking their stuff.
because it's just like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gave you first chance. I didn't do you dirty. Good girlfriend. Did you so well, right?
Mm-hmm.
You come back to me. 9 times out of 10, they come back to me. Just saying. 9 times out of 10, they come back to me. Just saying. But you come back to me, and you say you want to try to work things out. I'm not going to put as much effort as I did into the first time because you're supposed to be showing me. I didn't fuck up, you did. But at the same time, it's two people in a relationship. So yeah, I want to see what you're doing. And this is like a test run. So if you fuck up, that's it.
That's it.
Like I draw the line. Like that's it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't understand how you're begging me back and then you fuck up again.
Cause it's like people are weird.
So dumb. Why would
People
you
are weird.
just leave me alone?
Yeah.
I just don't I never understood the concept of cheating. Just leave.
Just go. And that's where we connect. Cause I swear every time we be having conversations, we be like, why y'all tell us this? Why y'all not real?
I just feel like honesty, truth. Just tell the truth.
Right.
You're grown.
Right.
9 times out of 10 people messing with my age gap is different between her. Mm-hmm. But 20 and up for me, you're grown. Whether you're still living at your mom's house or whatever you're doing, you're still 20. You're 18 and up. Right. I feel like at this point, what are you lying for?
Right.
Like, what's the reason? We're two grown adults. We can have a conversation and we can agree on how you feel.
Right.
Like, if you don't want to be with me, you don't want to be with me. Right. That's it.
Right. Just be honest.
Right. Maybe it didn't have to just be a relationship. We could have moved how we want to move. Mm-hmm. So.
Right. It's like if you wasn't ready or whatever, then you just let the other person know. It's like it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Like
it's not.
What's the reason for telling all this? Because you creating more than you gotta create when you could have just told the truth in the beginning.
I'm just always wondering, is this some type of feeling that you get? Like when you cheat, like
an exhilarating
something? Yeah, like, oh my gosh, I cheated. Yeah. Like it's like, do you feel good afterwards that you
I don't
cheated?
know. We try to understand cheaters up here. That's not what we doing.
Like, I'm just really confused because it just doesn't make sense. Because if you have a good wife at home, with kids, you're happily married, she do everything she do, y'all both have good jobs.
And this is why I don't fuck with people. This is why I don't. Now I could say I don't. Have I ever been cheating? I don't think so. But I also haven't been in that many relationships. So, and my relationships don't last that long. So I give them a chance to cheat. Okay.
Yeah.
My longest relationship was 2 years. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. It's 2 years. It lasted how long it lasted. And then it ended. And we were just at two different places in our lives. Mm-hmm. And then, but Naya, she's younger than me.
My longest relationship was a year. Mm-hmm. I've been in, I think, about 4 relationships since then. Currently, kind of, sort of, in one. I just like love. You know how I say.
Yeah.
It's really that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to say I just jump into, because it kind of seems like I do, but it's not really like jumping into relationships as easy as it sounds. Because it sounds like I'm just 1 year, 3 months. It's not even that easy.
Mhm.
I want to say, like, I don't know, you have to have like some sort of connection. I just feel like connection, so why not? Why not?
Let's talk about also our generational differences.
I like learning this and she does.
Not even that, but she be meeting people. Is it just me? Or y'all 20, 26, 30 range, whatever, 26 and up. Do y'all meet people online? Like, is that weird? Like, I know you can connect with people online. I've done that before, but we meet up in person.
Mhm.
And if you in another state, I'm not going to go out of my way to try to get to know you because, like, for what? Unless I knew you from back in the day, like in person already. So, but she be meeting people. I'm like, where this person live at? Oh, they live in such and such. I'm like, how do you even know them? Like, where does relationship come from?
So I want to say I like long distance better than in state, and I tell you this all the time. Why? Because I just feel like, and you can't say I didn't try, because I tried to be funny, and I tried to reach you, and you've seen how those went. So I tried my state. I don't like my state. I don't want to live here. Don't want to be here. Don't plan on being here. So out of state women for me are just like shuckies. I don't know. It's just better for me. Not better for my trust issues, but better because it's a different state, not this state. Mind you, long distance is harder, but when you don't plan on staying in a certain state, then
Yeah. I don't know. I just think I just don't be trusting. Like, even if a dude start messaging me after the second day, I'm like, yo, if we don't meet up in person, you can stop messaging me because I don't know who you are. I'm not, and plus, I like conversation. One of my things of what I like is conversation.
love language.
Yeah, one of my love languages is good conversation. So if we having good conversation, I'm like, oh, I like him. And then what might happen is it's happened before. I had a good conversation and then I meet up in person and the energy just not there.
Yeah.
So now I'm wasting my time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like that.
See, that's the thing. I be on the phone, sparking on the phone now, but I be on the phone. I'm really surprised.
How you gonna be on the phone when you doing a video?
Oh my
God.
I'm literally on the phone 25/8. With the same people. 25/8. I don't know, like being in a long distance relationship is kind of like you have to be on the phone. I mean, you don't have to be like talking or necessarily all the time, but basically they want to be where you are in your life, so you gotta bring it with you virtually. So you gotta be on the phone. I'm not saying that it's easy either, but if both people want it, then both people want
Okay. Okay.
it. It's just not for her. What's for her isn't for me. What's for me isn't for her.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right. So how we grew up is we have the same mother, different fathers. However, her father was in my life since I was 3. So that's who I know also as my father, even though he's not biological. Um, so how would you say your relationship was with mom and dad?
Growing up, it was good. Like, I don't know, I feel like it was a regular household.
Mhm.
As I got into middle school, high school, they kind of like split up, got a divorce, and did their own thing. So um,
And do you feel like, first of all, do you feel like when they got a divorce, that affected our relationship in any way?
kind of,
Because you always say you felt like we both were on different sides.
I feel like we were honestly. I honestly feel like he was more so on one side and I was on the other side. I
Mm.
can think of one situation right now where we were each other.
About the car?
Yes,
Well, that's because he did it.
but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was on his side regardless. I was really pleased by that case. I was.
Oh, it was funny.
It was not funny. That was not funny.
Oh God. So because I'm older, I do know like a little bit more of like my mom and dad's like what actually happens. I will say that I know more of the
She
truth.
knows, I just see.
Yeah.
So, or hear what I think I know.
Hmm.
So, what I think I hear isn't right, but she knows.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah. So when they got a divorce, obviously that was just it was not a good time for any of us. And um I guess we did have sides. Um but I don't really remember choosing. Like I just remember I knew what had happened.
It wasn't so much as like choosing, it was more like gravitational. Like you were just more so
With mom.
with mom.
Mm. So I guess that kind of affected also our sister relationship. But it's kind of weird because I feel like our relationships with our parents do kind of affect our relationship together. Like when you were, because at one point after that, you and mom had gotten really close.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, me and mom were really close.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like y'all had got close, and then I was just like kicked to the side. And I think maybe that's when me and dad got really close. Because then I would start talking to dad. Um, and yeah, so I felt like her and mom got really close, and that was hard for me. Um, but then I got closer to dad. Like we always had our own type of relationship, but I feel like at that point we actually had more conversation and stuff. Um, so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But like I mean this like right now is showing how we're able to talk about things,
Yeah.
which is good. And we've also been able to do that with our parents.
Parents.
More than we have in the past. So, we'll see. We might get them up here after we actually do some real therapy. um, so yeah, this is my sister. And I love her. And yeah, maybe this will give you guys an insight on your sibling relationship. Like when were you guys didn't like each other? When do you guys get closer? Do you have multiple siblings? Like who feels like, different dynamics with the parents, yeah.
And I want to say this before we don't be scared to talk to your sibling because I know some sibling relationships are like, I don't want to talk to them, and I can understand. But it turns out my sisters don't even understand. So don't be scared. Just have a conversation.
Yeah. You were scared to talk to him?
I wouldn't say scared, but you know what I'm talking
Oh.
about. Don't talk to them.
Yeah. So anyways, obviously our relationship has like really turned around. And like I said, I don't know what I would do without my sister.
I don't know what I would do without
Yeah. So thank y'all for watching. Remember to share refuges and your self healing. Now, do you want to say anything else? Okay.
her.
All right. Peace.